Kevin, his team, and all of the warriors for not only your service, but working so closely with us to be able to provide not only Beyond Med, but Dutch, which is our partner for your vet needs. I'm going to go through the program a little bit. I'll share some slides, and then we can go through a member experience on what you'll receive and how to access your benefits. So Beyond Med is a benefit offered through K9's to the warriors that provides reduced rates on elective and cosmetic treatments. So what does this mean? I kind of like to bucket these into two categories. The first that may be capped or limited under traditional health insurance. So think chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, even sometimes mental health. And then the second are the treatments and specialties that would never be covered under a benefit, such as massages, facials, med spa treatments, IV therapies, veterinarian services, and these are at a reduced rate. So we are not an insurance, we are a licensed discount plan, which means that these discounts are taken at point of service. So I will go ahead to my next slide. These are the services that are included in the Beyond Med membership, and there are no maximums. You can use your Beyond Med membership as much as you'd like. Discounts are taken at point of service, so there are no waiting around, there's no claims, there's no forms to fill out. So for instance, if I had a treatment or my husband had a treatment for hair restoration, he hates when I say that, that is $1,000, and he's going to one of the Beyond Med providers in network, he would show his Beyond Med membership card and receive 20% of the point of service. So instead of saying the bill is $1,000, he would receive that reduced rate right then and there, and his total would be $800. We do have a network of curated providers. We have providers that are in physical locations, brick and mortar locations, national partnerships, and also concierge partnerships with providers. So the local providers are our core states. Our national partnerships are things like telehealth, such as Dutch. And then we have concierge service where the physicians will actually come to you. So for instance, one of our concierge services is drip hydration that offer mobile IV therapies. Here we touch a little bit on our national partnerships. We have a growing amount of national partnerships. As our membership expands, so does our partnership. So we have things like fertility services. We have one of the largest LASIK eye networks, menopause support, weight loss treatments such as the GLP-1 for the prescription weight loss medication, mental health services, and veterinarian. Membership journey. So everyone has received a welcome email, and I will actually toggle to my next screen where it will say, welcome to Beyond Med, and it is coming from info@BeyondMedPlans. Once you receive this email, which everyone has, you can go ahead and click Activate Account, and it will take you to your membership portal. So once you are activated into your membership portal and log in, you will see a screen that prompts you with a couple of different questions. Now, this allows for your membership portal to be customizable to your needs. So for instance, I'm going to take a couple of survey questions. The reason why I wanted to join. I was introduced to Beyond Med, and I am interested in med spa treatments and hair restoration, I'm going to say. I would like to see in person. And this is going to ask questions about the concierge service. So how do you want to handle scheduling? One of our key features is we have an in-house concierge team who will help you find providers in our network, compare discounts, and also book your appointments for you. So log back in. So now here it's going to take us on a membership journey tour. What does this mean? This means that it's going to prompt you on all the different tasks. So for instance, how to access your member card, your account preferences, how to search for providers. So if you hit Let's Begin, it'll take you on a tour here. It's really self-guided. Here is your membership card. So when you see one of the providers, you can click on your membership card and it will generate your member ID. Let me hit click next. Learn about your plan details. So you have the ability here to learn all about your plan details and what it includes. And here you will have find a provider. So this is a search tool where you can find a provider in our network in your area, and you can search by location, provider name, office, and so on. If you click over here, this is our partnership benefits. So these are our national partnerships that we have partnered with. Don't see a provider, you can actually nominate a provider, which we've also created a link for the warriors for nominating any sort of veterinarian that you are currently seeing. If they are not in our network, please submit that provider nomination form, and I can also resend it to you guys so that you have it as well. This is not only for veterinarians. We obviously would welcome the vets that you are going to, but these are all types of providers that you would like to see in our network if they are not currently there. You also have the ability to access frequently asked questions for our members. Some of these questions are, I didn't receive my welcome email, what do I do? Or I need to reset my password or add a family member. These are all types of questions that we've been asked frequently, and we thought that it would be a great tool to include. And here you can go ahead and add your dependents. So we are not limiting any sort of age or dependent. You can actually add up to 10 dependents on your member portal, and that is included in your membership. And then here is ways that you can contact our concierge team, that they will be able to guide you through the membership journey. And I always say it's a really white glove service, and they'll pretty much do everything except drive you to your appointment. They will schedule the physicians for you. They will help you search for providers. They'll help you nominate providers if you're having any sort of difficulty or question. They're so wonderful. Please feel free to reach out to them. It's just a superb service that we hang our hat on. So here you'll have a taskbar of what you've done already. So we've taken our welcome quiz, we've taken our member portal tour, and then what we do here is review the frequently asked questions, and you can mark this as complete. You also have the ability to chat within your member portal, so you don't necessarily have to pick up the phone and call someone. You can go ahead and message our chat, and someone will get back to you the next day, or if it's in the hours of 9 to 5, someone will be responsive like within minutes. Here you will have obviously your manager family like we spoke about, and then if you have any questions or you require any sort of help, you have the ability to click on that. I am going to pause here and I'm going to stop sharing so I can see the chat and see if there are any questions. I did a good job then. And again, if there's any specialties or providers, we do encourage to submit that provider nomination form. It is a great tool, and it helps us also build the network. So whether if it's a national partnership or if it's a local provider down the street from you, but also log into your member portal, play around with it. I can also put my contact information in the chat. So if there's any questions that you want to take offline, I'm happy to do so.
And Megan, just a couple things real quick. Just want to make sure it's clear. you said we can add up to 10 dependents into our profile. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then, so I guess the important piece here I want to drive the point home is this program and this benefit that we're looking to offer is really going to be as good as we make it. And what I mean by that is, um, it's already a great service, well established, and we're really excited about it. But to your point earlier, if we were to look in provider search and we can't find the provider we want in our area, we have two choices. We can click, log off and go on our way and choose not to even pursue it any further, or we can submit those recommendations for a provider. And I think that's key because, my
Yes.
goodness, not a lot of places will do that so willingly, as far as inviting into their network. So I think it's important that we make that very clear that even if you don't see them today, you might see them tomorrow. We just got to work together to get that legwork done.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a couple different things on that, Kevin, and I want to touch on our provider nomination team and how hard they work on recruiting providers. So, once you submit a provider nomination form, our provider recruitment team is reaching out to that provider's office within 24 to 48 hours. Within that, they're also letting the member know, hey, we received your provider nomination form. We've reached out to Dr. Smith. After the second step is, hey, we're in talks with Dr. Smith, and then the third is, hey, great news, Dr. Smith is in our network. Typically that is about a week process. Sometimes it's a lot shorter. If they are affiliated with a chain or a hospital, it could be a little bit more, I want to say, tenacious on us for, reaching out to the appropriate channels. And if it is corporate, we would have to set up a formal meeting instead of like a provider that is a sole provider. But within that process, the member is updated throughout the way. So it's not like, hey, I submitted a provider nomination form and I'm just kind of waiting. Our team will let you guys know what the next steps are and when you can expect to see them in our network. We also fully credential our providers. So although we're not insurance, we credential just like an insurance carrier would. So we're making sure that they're fully licensed, they're up to our standards. There's times where we do site visits, read reviews, and go online. Call the office as a member as well, making sure that the front desk is up to date on our material. So, we take our providers very seriously, and we often say that we would never have a provider in our network that we wouldn't send our family to.
That makes sense. That's certainly reassuring. The other thing I wanted to bring clarity to is you Beyond Med program, you provide veterinary services. And then the other side of this whole offering or benefits package to the warrior is the
Yes.
Dutch program. So want to kind of talk through that. And I'm sorry if I'm getting ahead of you here, but
No,
is the
that's okay.
veterinary services with Beyond Med, is that Dutch or is that a different type of
Yeah, that's
discount or
great.
program on top of? Yeah.
Yes. So, as an added benefit, one of our partners is Dutch. Dutch is a telehealth platform that allows for common occurrences with your canine or pet that you may not need to take them to a physical provider. So, Dutch offers telehealth services, and that is actually included with your Beyond Med membership. You'll see Dutch on our site, but everyone also should have received an activation welcome email through Dutch. That is being offered as a complimentary service, thanks to K9's. Everyone is enrolled who is enrolled in Beyond Med. They can go ahead and activate their membership with Dutch, enroll up to 5 pets, and receive services on common occurrences like ear infection or flea and tick medication. You will have a licensed provider on the phone with you and your pet, and they will be able to service you without actually having to take the canine to the actual veterinarian. With that being said, we do have also physical locations of veterinarian services that you will receive discounted rates on. So if it is something where you have to physically go into a provider, a veterinarian, you will have that ability. And I am strongly urging to please submit provider nomination forms for your veterinarians that you are currently seeing. If it is a physical location, we are happy to reach out to them. We know how important it is for your continued care for your animal.
Perfect. Thank you for that. And I think it's incredible that, through our partnership, us and you are able to provide that support, not just for the service dog, but 5 pets in the home. That's pretty incredible.
I
So,
know. I
yeah,
know. Sarah's up to 6. No, I'm just kidding. She's got two lovely, lovely puppies. They're adorable.
nice. Thank you for clarifying that. I certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure. It's great to engage. I'm Tim, do you have a question?
He's on mute.
Okay, sorry. I typed into the chat. I used Dutch quite a bit during the trial period, and the only issue is my state. It worked really great talking to the vet. I got a lot of pointers, but they can't provide prescriptions unless they physically see the dog. And what was crazy, one of the vets was in Greenville, which is like 20, 30 miles from me. So I understand now to do the process of doing providers. So yeah, I'll get on that right away.
Yeah, I what I will do also, Tim, is I'll connect with the rep for Dutch and I'll get more clarity on that. And if they're state specific or if they have a partnership with
Mhm.
another pharmacy where they can go ahead and get those prescriptions to you, I will find that out for you. Absolutely.
Okay. The other issue was my I have prescriptions because my dog he has allergies and he has to get pills and it's pretty costly, pretty it's costing a good bit. It's like $3 a pill and he has to take one every day. And which that's a little high. Sometimes I can find it for 250, but I couldn't I was trying to use the Dutch portal to submit prescriptions, but I was having trouble because it was saying I had to go through the video. So I don't know if that's an issue or not. But like if I already have a prescription, would I still be able to use that going through Dutch or you guys to get a lower, a discount?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wouldn't, it would let me go through and get like treats and stuff that's not prescription wise. But normally like Chewy, you go in and you put in your prescription and it'll ask for the vet to get the prescription. It didn't allow me any way to do that. So I don't know if it's just operator headspace on my part or
No, I mean it very well could be, but I want to get that answer for you. So
okay.
I'll connect with Jenna, who is our contact at Dutch, and maybe there's a separate portal or there's a button that needed to be clicked. But I will reach out and I will
Okay.
have an answer to you by tomorrow end of day.
Okay. Yeah, I was confused about, you guys and then Dutch. It was kind of confusing me. So
Yeah.
now, I understand better. So I'll be definitely, going through and checking you guys out more so than I have been.
Yeah, no, and I know it's a little bit confusing because of two different activation emails, but that's the reason why we're doing this, and
This is
I'm
great.
super
Thank you.
happy that we were able to connect and answer. These are great questions and they're great talking points, Kevin. So I'm really excited that we were able to bring this to light.
Now I'm the one on mute. I was saying for sure, I'm glad those are great questions, Tim. And, this is why we wanted to do this pilot and have, trusted warriors who we have great relationships with to tell us the good, the bad, and the ugly. Try it out. Is it something that is beneficial to you? Is it something that you think would be helpful to other warriors? That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. And I so appreciate y'all jumping on this tonight and asking these kind of questions because, if we may not have the answers, but we'll find them and we'll make sure that we get you the tools you need to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, Kevin, I don't know, and we can talk offline with this, but it might be beneficial also if we have a feedback form. So if there's any sort of instances like Tim had with submitting a prescription, or if there's anything like, hey, I wasn't able to log into Dutch, but I was able to log into Beyond Med or vice versa, we're notified of that and we'll get on that. Like I said, I mean, I typically have answers within 24 hours unless it's like really analytical, but if it's with one of our partners, I'm happy to go ahead and reach out, and I'll send an email as soon as we're done with this call.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm just gonna add something real quick. It worked really good because I could see a vet within a couple of hours,
Oh, that's
and
great.
video with them, and if not, if they can work out that with the physically being seen, But I was about ready to tell her, so well, I could drive and meet you somewhere like Amazon, or how you do a sale like at
Yes.
QT.
Meeting
Mhm.
somewhere in the public eye. Yeah, no.
So you saw them, so you can now do a prescription.
Yeah, exactly. That would be convenient.
But thank you. It's been a great program. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate K9 for Warriors. Let me participate in it.
Yeah, we're
This
very
is
grateful.
looking forward to your feedback on this for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Please send over, and anything else that comes up, whether it's a question or a suggestion also. After this, Kevin, you obviously have my contact information, but we'll send over the recording along with Sarah and my email. And I'll also link my phone number on there if there's any questions that come up or suggestions. Please reach out. We're a growing company, and I always love to be able to hear the feedback and the suggestions because that's what makes companies grow wonderfully with the members. So
That's right.
thank
That's
you
right.
so much
Cool.
for your time. Thank you for jumping on after hours and listening to me. I hope that you find this program beneficial. And again, if there's anything that we can do to support you and your team, feel free to reach out.
Awesome. Thank you, Megan and Sarah, for putting this on this evening. And Tim and Eric, I appreciate y'all joining us. It's good to see y'all again.
Thank you
Chips,
very
he
much.
got up and licked me. I don't know if you guys caught that.
My dog
did
jumped
see
up
that,
here too.
I did see that. Yeah,
Mine's waiting for dinner right now.
there you go.
Mine's
Well,
at nap time now. Had dinner.
See,
Nice.
you're
Nice.
structured. That's the structured doggy daddy that everyone needs.
6 o'clock every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mine's an
Very cool.
endless pit. So, and he's small, but he just continues to eat.
I
Mine
will
just
say
whines.
with Dutch, when I did use them, they had amazing customer service. They checked on mine for like days afterward.
Really?
So-
Oh, that's good. If you don't mind, what was the instance that you called for?
So she just started running a fever and had like diarrhea, and so they checked on her for like a week.
Great. Okay. Okay,
And
that
just
makes
kept
me
checking
happy.
in. So
Good.
yeah, they did an
They were
amazing
really
job
good. They
checking.
did follow-ups, and
Yeah.
Good. Oh, that makes me happy, and I'll provide the feedback to Dutch as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a
Have a good
great
night.
evening.
Bye,
You
guys.
too.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good one.
Bye.
Bye.